Well, Deb Murphy filed this story for Sierra Wave Media, noting that Inyo County's Board of Supervisors know all about a range of land designations and the restrictions that come with those designations. So, when the Inyo Supervisors held a workshop on the pursuit of an archaeological district nomination for the Owens Lake, they were both curious and apprehensive. Then Bureau of Land Management archaeologist Greg Haberstock explained the lake's area's cultural resources are already protected, but the story has not been told. The unique story of Owens Lake, Haberstock said, is one of human behavior and adaptation to droughts. The lake drew down in dry years and expanded when the drought let up. The indigenous peoples moved with the lake along banks that possibly extended 7 miles north of Lone Pine, 3 miles south of Olancha. Now, he said that archaeologists have looked at pieces, but we need a broad view to tell the story. You have to step back and look at the totality. Does the process matter, Haberstock asked? The process involves identifying and evaluating resources and then, quote, giving those resources their just treatment, end quote. Great Basin Unified Air Pollution Control District initiated the process and will pay for it for very practical reasons. Great Basin has been working with the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power for nearly 20 years to control air pollution blown off the dry lake. When faced with culturally sensitive areas, the protocol is to avoid disturbing those areas. Now, Kathy Bancroft has participated in the Cultural Resource Task Force for the past 14 years, identifying resources, but with no clear path to protect them. Even the locations of some of those sites are sensitive. If widely known, the sites could be swarmed with souvenir hunters and ransacked. Bancroft told the board, "We've watched our resources be destroyed. You've created a high-maintenance project. It needs to be done so it can be sustained." Deb Murphy's full report is posted on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, the Mammoth Lakes Fire Safe Council, Mammoth Lakes Fire Protection District, seeking comments on a fuels reduction project that would be implemented through a working partnership with the Mammoth Lakes Fire Safe Council, the Inyo National Forest, and the Mammoth Lakes Protection District. Now, the project was previously scoped by the Inyo National Forest in September of last year for National Environmental Policy, or NEPA, compliance, and is now being scoped for CEQA, the California Environmental Quality Act compliance. Now, the project proposes to perform fuels reductions on 667 acres to reduce hazardous standing and surface fuel loads to reduce potential wildfire severity and improve forest health. Now, the work would preserve vital watershed function and economic interest in the event of wildfire, pest or pathogen outbreaks, or drought. Now, the press release notes the current forest conditions within the Lakes Basin are dense with continuous horizontal and vertical fuels profiles. Under the right weather conditions, it is likely that a wildfire would burn as an active crown fire, resulting in 100% mortality of the forest in the Lakes Basin. High severity wildfire in the Lakes Basin would be, the press release notes, catastrophic to the town of Mammoth Lakes, eliminating a major source of potable water, potential significant loss of life and property, decreased ecosystem function, and economic loss through decreased tourism. Estimated total project cost over $622,000. There is a public meeting set for September 19th, 1 p.m. at the Main Street Fire Station number 1 in Mammoth Lakes. If you would like some more information or to look at a map of the project area, you can contact Captain Robert Williams, Mammoth Lakes Fire Protection District, 760-934-2300. Well, on August 30th, the United States Small Business Administration declared Inyo County a contiguous county eligible to receive low-interest economic injury disaster loans. Those are known as EIDLs. This is a result of economic impacts caused by flooding due to extreme snowmelt that occurred this year between June 17th and the 29th. S.B.A. economic injury disaster loans, small non-farm businesses, small agriculture cooperatives, and most private nonprofit organizations are eligible. Substantial economic injury means the business is unable to meet its obligations and to pay its ordinary and necessary operating expenses. Now, the loan amount would be based on the financial impact of the disaster only and not on any actual property damage. Interest rate will not exceed 4% per year. Term of the loan is up to 30 years. The repayment will be determined by each business's ability to repay the loan. Deadline to apply May 30th, 2018. Go to the website disasterloan.sba.gov, or you can contact Kelly Williams in the Inyo County Administration Emergency Services Office at 760-878-0292. We'll be back with more news.